so much progress on the free-to-play. Let's go. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing this morning? We are killing it. So, I was stuck on the Doom Tower, and I was like, you know what? I might as well just try this morning while I was laying in bed trying to wake up. And I was able to get past where I was stuck. I think it was, no, not that one. One of these levels, 95? Somewhere right around in here, 94. Yes, this one is where I was stuck with the Anethwees and the Cupidus Venus combo and Arbiter. It was so rough. But we made it past there. Then we cleared the Magma Dragon just barely, and we made it all the way up to 104. So I'm hopeful for the next rotation that I can clear the full thing. So that's pretty exciting. Now, in addition to that, the Doom Tower is going to reset today, so I will get a chance to start grinding that and trying again, which is amazing. All right, so what else do we need to talk about today? So, on the missions, if you've been following in the series, you know that we just cleared leg 3. So, I'm going to upgrade a champion to 6 stars. And honestly, I think it's going to be Venomage. But I've been so torn, okay, because I really do want to upgrade my dude as well. I'm so confused. What is happening right now? Where is he? Did I throw him in the vault? Oh, okay. I really wanted to upgrade my dude Genbo. And I think the main reason why is just damage. So I have really considered leveling him up instead. But I'm not sure he would be that good in my arena team because a lot of times I don't go first and I'm just trying to be tanky. But Venomage is not going to go in that team either, right? Now, some people said, well, you could do Vogoth, and that is an excellent idea as well because Vogoth can do a lot of things. I don't know that he would go in my arena team either. Okay, this is what I've been running right now. Eventually, I could just leave these two and take these two out. But I think that's down the road, okay? Obviously, I was hoping to get Marichka. Wait, no. I was hoping to get... Who is this? Harima. One of the Us. I was hoping to get Harima, or any legendary, for that matter, out of my 62 and really 65 ancient shards. I pulled 3 more rares on stream last night, okay? So, I didn't, but we did get those epics. So, overall, I guess Venomage is going to be the one that's going to make the biggest impact. It doesn't really matter. I know that I'm going to 6-star Genbo eventually anyway. So, I guess let's go ahead and do this right now. Okay, that does complete a challenge for me. Can I ascend her? No, not quite. So I'll run a couple potions so that I can ascend her. And then I don't know, we can put a couple brews in here just to get her started. That's what I like to do anyway. Let's just do all of this. Yeah. And then that way that makes the champion pretty usable right from the start, okay? I have a little bit of stats on her, nothing great. Some accuracy, some speed, a little bit of survivability. Not going to say this gear is great, but Venomage will help me in Dragon, and maybe even I have enough to get to Dragon 20 now, but I might have to upgrade Genbo first before I can get to Dragon 20. Either way, we're right on track here. And with my Guardian Ring, my sparring pit over here, I'm already working on the next set of food. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and claim these. Add some more zeros, please. Upgrade a Force Champion would get me another Lego book. Do I have a Force Champion to level up? I don't think that I have one that I want to level up. I do like reasonably a little bit all of these Force Champions. You could see that I've done some work over the past, day or whatever to level these up. And we're going to be talking about that more in just a second here. Okay. So shards equal faction wars, right? And so one of the things that I don't think a lot of people realize is how easy the early levels of faction wars are. Like level 1, you can solo with one champion. Levels 1 through 6 are very, very easy and accommodating. If we come in here and we take a look, you're not even going to let me click on it, huh? You can take a look at my team here, and we are on stage, see how far I cleared here. We're on stage 11, and this is my team. And even just adding Relic Keeper in here at 40 with some random gear that I had in my inventory sitting around, I was able to get a couple more stars this morning. I 3-starred 2 different stages. Stage 9 and stage 8, I 3-starred this morning because I added him at level 40. So just putting the new epics that you get in your team is very productive, okay? Then once I replace this chick here, I mean, this will probably be my team for a while, And maybe my next thing would be to put her to 4 stars or put somebody else in her place because honestly, she's not really great. But I mean, she has a little bit better stats than anybody else because she's a support champion, I believe. But as soon as I was, as soon as I would start putting these guys to 5 stars, like if I made all of these 5 stars, I could start really making progress and probably beat the second boss. And that's the type of thing that you need to do. So let's go ahead and look at all of the teams because I actually set up a team for every faction. And what I'm going to do is when that faction comes out, I'm going to put some gear on the champion. I'm going to put some levels on them. And then I will run that team, see if I can get some more stars. And you can see High Elves here, pretty ghetto, okay? And then as soon as I get a new champion for High Elves, then I can take out this uncommon guy and use him for food. As soon as I get another one, I can take out this rare, use it for food. This rare, use it for food, right? And Arbiter's obviously going to go in this team, but over time, you will improve your faction war teams like that. You can see Barbarians, like we had 4 out of these 5 champions were brand new from this last shard pull. We had Ogren, 4 out of 5 are new, okay? Lizardman is going to make some real progress once I get a couple more levels on some of these champions, okay? Skinwalkers, I haven't been able to make hardly any progress on. Now I am going to have a full team to level up. Demon Spawn, it appears that I sacrificed... Dang it, I need to lock him next time I get one. I sacrificed the Who Let the Dogs Out. Yes, okay, good. I have another one. All right, perfect. I like the dog combos, so we're going to be able to make some progress there. You can see Undead is going to be doing well. Dark Elves is all rares. So even with these teams of all rares, you just throw crappy gear on them, roll it to level 8, spend like a little bit of silver, and then just destroy it whenever you rank them up. You know what I mean? So these are all the teams that I was able to put together. Okay, Dwarves, I still can't get past the first boss. One thing to note is it's going to be difficult to get past level 7 if all you have is 40s and 30s. But it's still not much of an investment, okay? Shadowkin, this team might be able to clear the faction. Honestly, I've thought about leveling up Hotatsu here because he brings a lot for my clan boss team. He has the leech, he has a decreased attack, and he has an increased defense continuous heal. The only problem is he takes like 15 books. I don't know when I would be able to have that ready, 15 books. So I think I'm just gonna stick with Deacon for now. But this team is going to get up in the levels faster than any of my other teams, I think. You know, especially once I 6-star Genbo, we're going to be really making progress. So don't underestimate the power your shards have to improve your faction war teams. Even when you get late game, you can still make an improvement. So let's switch over to my main account and we'll continue the conversation there. All right, so you can see a little bit of a different story over here, right? We got like majority of Legos in every team. These are end game teams, right? And so the more champions that you get, the more you can upgrade your team, right? So as an example, I recently leveled up and geared up Stultus. And Stultus ended up speeding up my, why did I mislabeled this? Okay. Banner Lords. I mislabeled it, but it sped up my Banner Lords team, right? Because I put him in there. Rhonda helped speed it up as well when I got her. So you can still do that. You're just upgrading your champions. And eventually you'll 6-star everybody in your team because it will be faster, right? And so we can just scroll down here. I want to say, like, keeping a rare around, like War Maiden. No. Yeah, what is her name? War Maiden. Okay. War Maiden or Bellower. Gear Grinder. Is that this guy's name? Man, I just can't remember things today. Okay, Gear Grinder. Keeping those rares around help you complete those daily tasks when they come up, right? But there's like, there's nobody in Lizardman who I want to level up as a rare. So what I try to do is level up some, or I can just throw a random food champion in, like one of your 40s or something, and the rest of the team can probably carry, right? So even with orcs, though, I'm still using the majority of epics because I can't pull orc legendaries. But even in undead, I'm choosing to run some epics there, right? Knights Rev, we have my favorite rare in the game, Guardian. And I've even got a Sylvan Watchers team where I am prepping. You know what I mean? So if you don't know who to level up some Sylvan Watchers so that you can progress your Sylvan Watchers as soon as it comes out. Pulling shards is productive for your faction war teams, but you have to remember and prioritize it. Because when we come in and we look at our inventory of champions, it just blends, right? So we just make food and then like sacrifice champions once you get to this end game spot, but maybe you should be thinking, okay, is there somebody I need to keep? Like, could I level up this cage bound that Deadwood Jedi and I were talking about whenever we did our collab for on his channel, talking about underrated champions? Could I level him up? Is there some other champion that I could level up in one of my faction war teams that would improve it, right? And so no matter where you're at, that progress in faction wars is important. Even if you're just making your times faster so that your daily tasks go down, right? Like tweaking your teams so that they're fast. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I really thought that, I wanted to help out with a little bit of perspective on how easy early game faction wars can be. I forgot to let's back out here. So one of the things that you definitely want to do is set the AI, right? That's the last thing I want to mention here today. Like with the Cupiduses, we don't want to do their A2 or their A3 because it just takes too long and it slows down the run. So we want them to only do their A1s or A2s because those are AoE attacks, and that will clear the waves faster. Technically, I think you get like a little bit more resources from running 21. Most of the time I run 20. And that's just what I do because it's faster times. I don't really care about like one extra resource in the forge. Why? Why are we single attacking again? I just disabled them. Did I only disable them on wave 1? Let's go check it again. And then keep tweaking your teams until you get them the way you want them to be. Obviously, while I'm recording, I didn't do anything but wave 1. Oh, that's all right. We got it. We got it this time. There we go. All right. But use the AI to your benefit. Use those team slots to your benefit. You have one slot per team. So use it, you know? That way you don't forget what your team is. You can test out new teams if you want to, if you don't need all 15 slots for your teams. You can test them out and see what's going to be fastest for you. Or you can just tweak the AI so that it's ready to go whenever you want it to be. Okay? So that'll do it for me here today. I'm MtgJedi. We're going to let this play out and run through and see if I need to redo it because freaking Paragon, right? Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.